Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn a very interesting English grammar topic. So I want you all to pay attention in today's class. So students, I'll be reciting these lines. Listen them carefully.
Okay, ma'am.
As sly as a fox, as strong as an ox, as fast as a hare, as brave as a bear. As pretty as a picture hanging from a fixture, strong like family, strong as I wanna be. So students, in all these lines, what are the things which you have observed or noticed, which are very much unusual?
The words as and like are repeated.
Okay, anything else students?
So it is a comparison, but as and like is repeated.
Okay, very good. Exactly students. So today in our class we are going to learn an English grammar topic which is figure of speech, which is nothing else but simile and metaphor. Okay students?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So students, are you all aware that what do we mean by figure of speech?
Yes. So figures of
Yes students, you can try. Anything which we have used in poem, do you remember?
so according to me, the figures of speech I have learnt or I have heard it in poems where
Okay.
where it is used to enhance the meaning or enhance the grammar or the language of the poem.
Okay, so you are partially correct. So let's understand first of all what do we mean by figure of speeches. So they are nothing but a literary devices or expressive ways of using language to convey meaning, enhance communication or evoke emotions. They often involve creative comparisons, exaggerations or wordplay to make writing or speech more vivid, engaging and memorable. Now do we know what are figure of speeches students?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So now I'll be displaying some lines, some sentences. You have to answer my questions. So what is the first sentence students?
Her smile was as bright as the sun.
Yes, very good.
He ran like the wind.
Exactly.
The water was as cold as ice.
Yes, absolutely correct.
She was as busy as a bee.
Okay,
His voice was like thunder.
exactly. So here students, I have displayed 5 sentences for you all. Now I want you all to observe the sentences carefully and tell me what are the things which you can notice.
So in the first sentence I can see that the smile of a girl or her smile was compared to the sun.
Okay.
So it is like her smile was as bright as the sun.
Yes.
In the second example, running is compared to the wind. So he ran like the wind.
Yes.
The third sentence is the same, whereas the water was compared to ice, so it was as cold as ice.
Okay,
In
very
the
good.
similar manner, both the sentences were compared to a thing and they were described in the same manner.
Okay, so was there any words used for the same or they were just compared?
So there were mainly two words, that is as and like. So to compare.
Absolutely correct students, yes. So whenever in any figure of speeches the words as and like are used in order to make comparisons between anything, quality or whatever for a given sentence, these are nothing but a figure of speech which we call it as simile. So can you explain me in your own words what do we mean by simile students? Whatever we have discussed till now.
So according to me, simile is a figure of speech which is used to
Okay.
compare things using as and like.
Absolutely correct. So here a simile is a figure of speech that directly compares, but main importantly direct comparison between two different things using the words like or as to highlight similarities between them. This literary device is often used to create imagery and make descriptions more engaging. Understood, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So now, also in simile, comparison between two different things are made. Simile compare also objects, actions, qualities that are not alike but share a common characteristics. So it is not that always, they might be similar somewhere or the other, but also there could be some characteristics which could be similar. Okay, students?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so can you all highlight the words, the sentences which are simile in this?
So as the third example, her voice was as sweet as honey,
Yes,
and the fourth one, his hands were as cold as ice.
absolutely correct. Now students, I'll be again displaying some sentences and you have to answer the following questions.
The sky was a blanket of stars.
Okay,
The sun is a golden coin in the sky.
yes, very good.
Her smile is sunshine.
Wow, okay.
Time is a thief.
Yes. So now there were sentences displayed in front of you. Now I want to ask you that do you find something over here which is noticeable for you or any comparison which was made again?
So yes, as the first sentence suggests, the sky was a blanket of stars. So here there is no, there is no as and like that is used as simile. But
Okay.
still the sky is compared to a blanket of stars.
Yes. So were any specific words used in such sentences in all the sentences?
No, there were no specific words, but yes, it was a comparison.
Yes. So how do you came to know about this comparison, students?
So then, in even in the second example, when the sun is referred to a gold coin in the sky. So
Okay, students, let me help you here. So this was nothing but a figure of speech known as metaphor that compared two things by stating that one thing is another. For example, here the sun is a golden coin in the sky. Though there is no any word used, but again through the sentence only we are able to understand that over here the sun is nothing but like the golden coin. So metaphors are a type of figurative language which means they are not literally true. Obviously, students, do we actually say that her smile is sunshine, which means that smile and sunshines are the same?
no, ma'am.
Exactly. Also, they can be used to identify hidden similarities between two different things. Okay, students?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So also a metaphor is a figure of speech that directly compares two unrelated things without using like or as. So unlike simile, here no specific words are used due to which we can state or identify that okay, here there is a comparison being made. It also suggests that one thing is another to create a strong image or deeper meaning. Right, students?
Correct.
Okay. Now, students, we learned two figure of speeches, simile and metaphor. So now I want you all to tell me the basic difference which you have understood from both the figure of speeches.
So according to me, simile is a direct. Simile and metaphor. So one is a direct comparison, one is an indirect comparison.
Okay.
In
Very
simile,
good.
In simile, you use or we use words like and as.
Yes.
Wherein metaphor directly, there is a comparison, but without using such words.
Absolutely correct, students. So here the key difference between a simile and metaphor is in how they make comparisons or the ways the comparisons are being made. There are some sentences through which we can directly identify that okay, there is comparisons being made. However, in some sentences we have to look very carefully and understand that in which ways and how the comparison is being made. Understood, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now let us recap what we have learned today. We learnt about what are figure of speeches and the two forms of figure of speeches where they both are related to comparisons in a particular poem to enhance the language and also to give some kind of impact and for us to understand how strongly a poet is feeling about what he or she is writing. So now I'll be displaying some sentences and you have to identify whether they are metaphor, figure of or simile, figure of speeches.
The moon is a lantern in the sky. So
Okay.
there are no words like and as. So
Okay.
hence, according to me, this is a metaphor.
Yes, absolutely correct.
The second one, shining softly like a silver eye. So here, the word shining softly is used like a silver eye. So in that case, it is a simile. The third one and the fourth one, I will just do it fast. The third and the fourth are metaphors.
Okay, very good. And in this sentence, students?
So the first is a metaphor
Okay.
and the second is a simile.
Are you sure that the first one is metaphor?
I am sorry, the first one is...
Yes, because there is no comparison being made. The wind sings a lullaby soft and low. So here there is no comparison. But again in the second sentence, as the river flows like a ribbon's glow. So here the comparison is being made. Understood, students?
Yes.
In the next class, we are going to learn about different type of other kind of figure of speeches. Thank you.